Alright, let's get this show on the road. Recording today's What's Up, Dave? Alright, I think we are online. Let me double check the audio. This is What's Up, Dave for Monday. Sounds like we have audio. Okay, good. So, good afternoon. It's 3 p.m. here in New Hampshire on Monday, February 20. This is my daily What's Up Dave stream, which I say what I'm up to for no reason other than I'm seeing what it's like to do these every day. And so the approach I'm taking is just to be conversational, like I'm talking to my buddies, who are all productive nerds like me, apparently, hopefully. So let's see, but first, before I get into like reviewing yesterday's sheet, let's do some show and tell, get that out of the way. Yesterday was an interesting day that I had to take a break from all the work, all the JavaScript work I've been doing, to actually just have some time to myself. So I have amassed a number of things. This is a iPhone, what do you want to call it? It's a car mount, so I can actually take videos, hopefully, by mounting this on my dashboard. That's the hope anyway. We'll see how that works. There's a bunch of stuff here from the Asian market. Went there yesterday, caught up with my friend Joy, who runs a wonderful Asian market on Amherst Street here in Nashua. I got this, I don't know, what do you know what this is? It looks like a matcha dark chocolate candy bar. It's from Morinaga, which is a Japanese candy company that's pretty well known in Japan anyway. And I don't know, inside of it is what seems to be some kind of Kit Kat-like substance. Well, let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's what? No, okay, it's in a little tray. Oh, look, they're little individual candies. That's delightful. Oh. It smells good. We'll eat those later. As a reward for getting some work done, of which there is a lot to do. And I don't know why I got this. It was just named funny. Colon. It's like a little tube filled with stuff. I guess it's coffee flavored colon. Yum. I'm sure it's delicious though. Who makes this? Glyco. That's is that Japanese? Yeah, I want to say it is, but it could also be. There's Japanese writing on it, but that doesn't mean anything. It could be made in Thailand or Vietnam for the Japanese market, although they would never buy it, I think. But that was for the show. This is some seaweed that I got. This is a kind of Singaporean curry that I've bought this package before, and it's never quite tasted right when I've made it. There's another kind that's a heartier curry called rendang curry. These are not curries I grew up with, or food I grew up with. But I want to try making this again to see if I can get this to taste right. I was lacking the intensity last time I made it. The ingredients are curry paste, coconut powder premix, easy steps. You marinate chicken chunks for like overnight, and you cook it. But it never comes out quite right for me. I got a new thing of Japanese mayonnaise. Japanese mayonnaise, this brand in particular, is a little sweeter than American mayonnaise. Well, I guess it depends what mayonnaise you're talking about. If you're talking about Hellman's mayonnaise versus Duke's versus Kraft versus, what's the other one? They all taste a little bit different. This would be served somewhere between, if you mix Hellman's and Miracle Whip together, but without the nasty kind of, well, hopefully without the nasty side taste. What I want to do is use this to make something called shokupan, those Japanese breakfast sandwiches, which use a really, really smooth white bread, which you can't get here, called Shokupan. There is a bakery in Brookline called, I think it's called Japanese. They used to have something in Porter Square down near in Boston. But the most exciting thing is this cookie, which the owner Joy gave to me. She made this, and it smells amazing. It's been fried. I haven't tried this yet, so I'm gonna eat it. It's like, I guess it's a mold or something like this that this fits into, and then it must be deep fried, but it looks incredible. So let's switch cameras and see what this looks like. Put this cookie over here so we can inspect it properly. Here's the cookie cam, and then here's my eating cam. I'm gonna take this. Maybe a little bit too close to focus. So it tastes like. You can taste how there's sesame seeds in it. I guess that's what the black things are. Let's see if this looks like it's not focusing. Sorry for the shaky cam. It's reminiscent of it has a very slight sweetness to it. Very slight. It reminds me of the sweetness you get like from a funnel cake, but it's crispy. Joy said she made these for I think she said for a Buddhist temple that she was going to. You leave food offerings. So she wanted to make food offerings that were like, heartfelt. And so she made these cookies, which she apparently has been wanting to make these for like 8 years. She has like all the molds available, but she's just been so busy running her store that she just never had the time to do it. Amazing cookie though. It's really like a crispy piece of fried dough. And what's not to like about that? And the sesame seeds, the sesame seeds adds a nice kind of side flavor. I wonder if how this would taste with whipped cream all over it, or dipped in something. Oh, this is really good. So good. Hey, Dom. Don doesn't like mayonnaise. What's wrong with you? Mayonnaise is delicious. Yes, I want to make those Japanese breakfast sandwiches. Either I can try to find a local bakery that makes a really, really good white bread, or I can maybe try to make it myself. There are recipes online for that type of bread, and then I can make these delightful Japanese breakfast sandwiches. I'd made them a while ago and tried to make them, but the bread and the mayonnaise weren't right. So having this stuff, hopefully that makes it okay. And I'm gonna have to try to use this whole thing up like after I open it. So I'm not sure if that's how that's gonna work. And to use within 1 month of opening. All right. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to doing the actual work of planning the day. Let's go to full screen here. Let's pull this back a bit. All right. So this is Sunday. What did I get done Sunday? I've been like going to sleep really late. And partly that's because I've been playing Minecraft with my cousins, which is unexpectedly fun. I had never played multiplayer Minecraft before, but it's kind of neat though. We're all working in the same farm together. That's like the best time ever. So yeah, I'm looking at what I got done. I mean, I got a bunch of these errands done. Asian market, took out recycling. That was interesting because with the recycling, there's a whole pile of it, and I was like, oh man, about like I wasn't gonna have time to do it because it was late and stuff. But I realized I could just take out part of it, so I took out half of it, and that was just as good. So I need to remember that I can break down these big tasks into smaller chunks. Something I always forget. And then I went to Starbucks and just to get out of the house and work because I've been like holed up in here for like 2 weeks, not seeing anybody I know except for I think Sid and Sarah on last week on last Monday when we went and saw John Wick 2. Um, but yeah, I need to get out and see people more. So I just went and worked at Starbucks on. Was writing an article on what brought me joy as part of my Groundhog Day resolutions preparation for this year. Um, and I ran into like 3 people that I hadn't seen in a while, so that helped me feel reconnected with the community. Stephen, Brooke, and Sue. So that was like just nice to just catch up on what other people are doing and express interest in it. I think that's maybe the essential thing that I'm missing from my daily person-to-person existence. Although the chat room is really helpful for that too, the virtual co-working chat. We have more people than ever, and it's starting to run itself. Just people talking about what they're working on and being encouraging, and occasionally socializing about things like magical rabbits in China and stuff like that. Good stuff. So yesterday I didn't do any billable work. I needed to get away from it. It's just going crazy. We have 4 more days on this, and then I can hopefully take a bit of a break. Although there's probably plenty of afterwards things to do. So let's take a look again at let's make today's sheet. I am starting pretty late. It's 3:17 now. But so long as I do this ritual when I start, it seems to help me focus a little bit more for the rest of the day. I still don't do everything on it, but at least I'm announcing my intention. And the intention will sometimes follow through with progress. One of the things I'm learning from doing this exercise also, let's see, when should I start this? I'll start this at noon, is that it's the small advances that build up that do tend to pay off. And I really hate that because I like everything to be done right away. But I'm starting to see that, okay, it's not so bad if I don't get it done all the time, all at once. Like taking out the recycling yesterday, taking out half of it, that still actually felt like an accomplishment, even though I didn't think it would. I'm an old-ass man and should know better than this, but I'm still highly impatient with how long things take. Alright, so I didn't go to the bookstore yesterday. That's not necessary. Later this evening, though, I would like to go to the mall and visit Sephora, which is, I'm actually not sure what kind of store it is. My sister took me there a couple times when she was looking for cosmetics. But I'm looking for face moisturizer, and my sister says like they would help me out because they have a whole line of men's moisturizers that I might like. And they might have an opinion about them. Because I don't want anything that feels greasy or thick or anything like that. If it smells nice, that's alright. I don't mind that. If it makes me hungry, though, that would be an issue. So, no bacon grease moisturizer, please. So I'm really listing this at the bottom because it's like a thing that I might want to do, but maybe it's not so important. The things I list from the top are the things I definitely need to do. So for that, we have code. That's play pause, I think I'm working on. And then there's also code. What was that last thing? I wrote down somewhere, maybe one of the other sheets. Oh, Pong save. And then, what else? There's some minor things. Those are the 2 things I would like to do today. I'm not going to list everything. I should get back into my gym habit, too. That's been really problematic. I'm going to put it in the middle tier. Gym. Can I bring myself to do an hour at the gym? I don't know. It seems like an awful lot of time to spend. Um, but, you know, I need to make time for, I think, my physical body presence. I almost always ignore it. And so going to the gym in the first place is a move down that direction to become, you know, more in tune with my physical, my what's the term? My material body, my corporeal body. Yes, because most of the time I'm thinking of myself as a floating head that's just kind of tractoring around the world, but it doesn't need to be that way. I've been noticing it's a different way of thinking. If I'm not thinking in terms of pure, what do I want to do, what do I wish would happen, you know, all these kind of emotional, thinky brain thoughts. Sometimes I need to use the body as the tiebreaker. To say like, all right, we're going to get up and we're going to do something, but I don't care what it is, but we're just going to move out of the bed, out of the warm, comfortable bed, out into the cold and make something happen because it's boring here. So I think maybe that's all I need to do, but I need to retranscribe stuff here. I can't believe it's already the 20th. And so these things, the Patreon goal, related stuff, I haven't touched it at all, but maybe in the last week of the month I can do that. Rack space, that's incredible. I need to do that. And I need at least TB 15 it. Time block 15 minutes at it. These are all TBs. And the time block 15 is I'm scheduling only 15 minutes to work on it, but oftentimes that 15 minutes is enough for me to get rolling on these on these projects. And if I run out of energy in those 15 minutes, I just put it off and do it the next day or next time I have the energy for it. This is really an energy management trick that I use to just start projects that I don't ordinarily want to for one of three reasons. One, I'm not sure what the reward will be. Two, I'm not sure how long it will take, or I'm not sure how to do it yet. Three, it seems boring. But 15 minutes is my penance. That's like, all right, if I do these 15 minutes, then I'll consider myself off the hook. And I'll say 90% of the time I keep going on it. It's just like this resistance, this bizarre resistance to starting projects that are not going to be a known reward. That is the issue. So anyway, I am working on the GRGR Joy thing. I would like to continue on that. I'm already writing too many things on this, I think. Especially given what time it is now. I think I started What's Up Dave streaming. It's been 17 minutes. I started this around, let's say, 3 o'clock. Take out recycling, basement preparation, no. There's a bunch of these, like, lingering tasks. I mean, the water heater breaks. These are all post the 23rd. These are all next week things, if I even get to do them. Email follow-ups, that's something I could do. But I kind of wanted a day for just all this kind of stuff. When I'm mixing the work stuff with these types of, like, you know, death by 1,000 cuts contexts. That's for some reason I want my mind to be fresh. Oh, I have big appointments this week too. I have Tuesday, vet. Thursday, doctor. Alright, so I've reminded myself what I need to do today. Is there anything happening this evening that I know about? If I want to go to the mall, I probably should go around 5 or 6. Maybe I'll do coding later in the day. It's nice out. It's sunny. Which is kind of, it's not lighting up. Well, it's sunny outside, which is pretty great. And I think being out in the sun would be good for me. So maybe I'll go to the mall now and work on the code when it's dark. But when will I go to the gym? I could go when it's dark as well. Maybe I'll do the code, then go to the gym, and then tire myself out and try to go to sleep by 11. Sleep target. Well, we'll figure it out. At least I know I've written down the kind of stuff that I want to do. And we'll see how close I get to getting these things done. I should archive these other sheets though. Just get them off my desk. My desk is a mess right now. And check this out. It's kind of making me angry. And just this junk everywhere. But it will be better when I move all those cookies somewhere else. Alright, so that is the stream. That's the what's up for today. That's the back of my head. That's me. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a productive week. Lots of activity going on in the virtual co-working chat room this week. And I guess we'll see. Oof says go out and get that vitamin D. Yeah. Need to go get that vitamin D. I need to also update some of my tracking stuff. I guess I'll do that right now before I sign off. Also, I can show the chat window on the side there. Today is the 20th. That's Monday. And February 17, Friday, February. One day I'll make software that does this for me. Sat. But this is the paper prototyping, so to speak, for 19 Sunday. At least the project I'm working on now is giving me some experience in creating creating software. So, what did I do Friday? Well, Sunday, what did I do? Sunday, I visited Asian market, Starbucks, Slow Joy, Stephen, Sue, Brooke, and said hi. That was really the important thing of the day. Oh, lots of line and then lots of Minecraft. I'm hooked on it. Lots of Minecraft with my cousins. It's kind of nice to bond with the cousins that way. Then Saturday I don't think I did anything. Yeah, looking at this, it's like, no, it was another kind of social day. It's like it was virtual co-working, socializing weekend. Caught up with Kayla. And I did dishes. That was like about it. Did I do anything else? No, it's looking pretty grim. Eat. Did dishes. It was like one of those I don't feel like doing anything days, which is okay on the weekends, I guess. Then on Friday was a big code day. We coded. Oh, this is a lot of update. It's a repo management. Docs. Bug Unisys. Not sure what the debugging was on that though. I'm like, what did I do in debugging Unisys? This isn't up to date either. Wow, this is all the way back to February 8th. I haven't updated since then. That's the problem with doing multiple entries. This continuity notebook here for the programming projects, this is for when I'm stuck. Right now I haven't been stuck because we moved everything to Trello. And so this is where our tasks are right now. So I know my deadlines are these things, and we're almost at the end of it, so I guess I haven't had the need to plot that stuff. This is we're at the end of the cycle. it so right. I think what I used my programming continuity for is if I am actually developing something I don't know how to do. Like you can see the notes here. How does playback work? How should it work? And then there's a bunch of like step-by-step implementations that have to happen. I like how Dom is saying stay indoor and play PC games, and Courtney is saying go outside. Those are both good pieces of advice. Maybe I will do both. But I think I am going to go to I think the mall or something like that. Anyway, I think I'm done with this updating stuff. Now I'm just getting... Now I'm just being... what's the term? I am distracting myself by trying to keep these tracking things up to date, and that keeps me for doing things. If I find myself in the pattern of, oh, let me make sure that everything in this record is accurate and up to date, that's not actually working, at least in my opinion. It'd be good if, the reason why I'm keeping some of this around is because when I'm doing monthly reviews, it's helpful to go and remember, this is a good way of remembering what happened. And so I'm trying to just leave little emotional markers here, or little triggers that will go, oh yeah, that was a good day, that was a bad day. It looks like I got a lot done this week, or it looks like I didn't get a lot done. How was I feeling? You know. So that's what I'm putting these little emoticons up there for. So like over here. Oops, it's not working now. But I don't know if you can read this, but this is really just to remind me what happened. So spending the minimum amount of time doing that, I think is what works. So anyway, we're hitting up, it must be 30 minutes now, so I'm going to get out of this and go eat some lunch, and then figure out what I'm going to do for the day. Doubtful I'll be streaming any co-working because it's all like, well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe later in the evening I'll do that. But anyway, have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow.